Yeah. What up, peeps? Episode 130 of the Streamers Paradise podcast. I'm Hazy. We got Clutch and Bo. What's good,
What up?
peeps?
What up, everybody?
All right, real quick
Chill.
before we get into anything, it's a dark world we're living in because Jake Paul's fighting Gervonta Davis.
So that's
Bro,
legit. That's true,
that's
really. Oh my god.
legit.
Oh
Who's
my
that?
god.
It's gonna be on Netflix. There's no way that he's fighting Gervonta Davis, right? So here's what I think is gonna happen. Either Jake is gonna hit him with a crazy left and he's gonna die, right? Like Gervonta is gonna literally die.
Who's Gervonta Davis?
One of the best boxers in the world right now,
Okay,
pound for
just
pound,
checking.
probably #1 fighter in the world.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's probably, I think he might be the same age as Jake. He's been fighting his whole life. Here's the thing. Size matters, but when there's rules, right? When there's rules where you can only use your hands, it kind of evens the playing field. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when Mike Tyson was fighting these big, giant heavyweights. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. All I know is that this shit is astronomically ridiculous to think about. Gervonta Davis.
Yo, Papa, I don't think I'll ever forget that. I don't think I'll ever forget the image.
What do you mean? Of what?
Said I just need another cheek shot of Tyson.
Oh, right. Of him turning around.
just fucking walking away from that. Like, I was like, holy shit.
I don't want
Listen,
that.
that was the craziest thing that I've heard in a long time. Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul. That's, I mean, it's a mismatch beyond. Like, one is 6 foot something, the other one's like 5'4". I mean, genuinely, let's look up their stats real quick. Bo, can you pull them up on the screen?
Yeah.
Can you pull up like the wikis, like their sport wikis or something?
Let's see. Paul versus, was it Davis?
I saw like a clip about it. Like Jake Paul
Gervonta.
announced it and like the interviews and shit
What
like
would
that,
you, what would
right?
you call that? Not specs, but like,
Yeah,
stats.
specs.
The specs. What are the specs? Sorry,
Stats.
can you tell that I'm a nerd? Like, I just like do computer things all day. What specs do you need? All right.
So what's the?
Let's see if there's something that like will compare them side by side kind of thing. Is there?
Is there? Why don't you AI it? Maybe AI will do it.
So I was trying to look up here on the AI overview. So we got. Should I make this bigger? Can no one check? Can you see that? If I make it too much bigger, it's gonna encroach on everybody's camera.
It's a good word.
You like that? So 65-pound difference in weight.
65 pounds. So this isn't a title fight of any kind. This is an exhibition.
It's another exhibition, yeah.
It has to be, yeah.
So 200 pounds. Jake Paul was at last fight 200, and Davis competed at 135 at their last fights.
Okay, so 135 pounds versus 200 pounds. You know Jake is going to be as heavy as he possibly can be.
Let's see how AI mode is. Oh, perfect. Just hit AI mode, everything we needed. Right? Height,
Okay.
6'1" to 5'5".
5'5"
and a half. 76 inch, 193 centimeters for those over the pond. But 76-inch reach to a 67.5-inch reach.
Oh my god, that's a major difference right there. Oh,
It's dude, 10 inches, almost a foot.
Has there ever been a fight like this? I mean, who
cruiserweight, lightweight.
but Gervonta's undefeated too, right?
He is undefeated. I think he
30
has a
and
draw.
0.
Right? Doesn't he have a
30
draw?
and 0 with one draw and 28 knockouts.
Yeah.
28 knockouts.
Out of 30.
So
28 out of 30 knockouts. And one of those was a draw.
He's been knocking down everybody.
So one of the two not knockouts ended in a draw.
one of the two not knockout, right?
Yep. So one
That
of the
was
two
Kevin.
fights that went the
Yeah, so
length. One was a
No, it
draw.
wasn't
on
Kevin.
decision. Was Ryan Garcia
So one
decision,
he
I think?
was.
No, Ryan Garcia got knocked the fuck
Oh
out.
yeah, with the stomach, right? The stomach shot. I remember that shit. Yeah.
But who was it that he draw? He did a draw with.
93.3% knockout.
He's a problem. Gervonta Davis is the real problem.
Who was the
Well, mate,
draw? Lamont Roach reveals no, right? No, majority draw Davis versus Roach. Yeah, Lamont Roach. They got a majority draw after a bizarre 9th round in which a knockdown of Davis was not called, despite the fact that he took a knee. Right, I remember that. I do. I
Yeah. So who you
remember that.
got?
I
Who you got? Let
also,
me just ask. Who do you guys got in
you
this?
know, you know what else I remember? I remember Davis fought on the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather card, and he was like a fucking baby. Like he was so young, and he had just gotten stripped of his title. Um, Lamont Roach is the only, and he wouldn't give him a rematch right away. They didn't go back and do it again. That just goes to show you. But okay, so this says the boxing world is still buzzing from the announcement that WBA lightweight champion and star of the sport Gervonta Davis will be fighting against Jake Paul.
because there was like recent stuff saying that he was like retired of the sport, like he was about to retire already.
Ooh.
He didn't find it entertaining. I think Gervonta Davis had said that.
Bullshit, bro. He's got so many fights with big money coming up. And if he wants to take over the whole boxing and be the best, he's got to go to 51 and you know what I mean? Like if he's going to
Yeah.
be considered one of the greats, I think he's got to go after Floyd Mayweather's record. It is an official fight. This is actually happening, Paul. This is an incredible
You're talking about Jake Paul being one of the greats.
being what?
One of the greats? Is that what you were saying? Or this guy?
No.
Oh,
Gervonta Davis
Gervonta Davis.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, his record is what did they say? It was 30
30 and 0 with one draw.
30 and
Paul
1
said,
draw, yeah.
no, this is an exhibition fight. So it makes sense it's an exhibition fight because it's a money grab all day, right? They're getting paid millions. The fact that Jake Paul figured out a way to get Netflix to do live events is just, I mean, I think that was probably part of the reason why they took on Raw, because they did a live event. It damn near crashed because of how many viewers there was there. Like I would love to know how many people watched that fight live. How many
Paul?
people watched
Tyson
Tyson
fight them, all right?
versus Paul? Because 60 million households tuned in. It hit a peak of 65 million concurrent viewers. Dude, that's insane. 65 million concurrent?
It's like watching a live stream on Twitch and seeing those numbers, on somebody's channel.
I mean, you got to think about it, right? Back in the day, Jerry Seinfeld had like the #1 show in the world, and his very last show got 75 million live viewers. So it's like that was a different time, That was when you had to be at your TV for a certain show, and you needed to be
There wasn't
there.
even DVR. Yeah, you couldn't even DVR.
No, there was nothing like that. You had a VCR that you could set a timer on, and then you prayed that it worked.
You prayed that it
Come
kicked
home.
on. Nothing got messed up. Yeah, you're almost
So
in suspense the whole time, wondering if you're gonna make it to the end.
what is your prediction? Clutch, go.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be the bad guy. If it's an exhibition fight, Jake Paul might take it. He might.
I say an exhibition fight doesn't count for the record, right? There doesn't
Really, I mean, I just feel like it's like a just throwaway fight in my opinion. And
but
another way
they
I'm looking
won't.
at it, right, though, it because you said the reach difference, right? I think of Canelo. Does everybody not remember Canelo's second loss, like from last year or something like that? He like kind of like fought somebody that was like, I think he moved up in weight
I
and
don't
fought
think reach is a
somebody.
big identifier. Only when it's
He fought
close.
somebody that was taller than him and had a bigger reach than him, and that opponent beat him. not with a knocker or anything, but beat him just boxing wise, where basically he just went for the jabs. Canelo really couldn't go in on this guy because he had a longer reach than Canelo. And I thought Canelo would be undefeated. Like, I mean, obviously he got his fucking loss to Mayweather. I just thought he would never lose again. But like, he lost to that one guy, and that was like last year. You guys not remember that shit?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't watch the fights. I just like
could look it up.
I tune in.
Yeah, look it up.
Tune into the
I don't
information.
remember.
I don't have really watched too much TV.
I remember
Who
Canelo
is
losing.
second loss? So his stuff for 2 professional losses. It was against Dimitri Bivol in 2022. So it was like 3 years ago.
Was it
I remember watching.
controversial, or did he lose? Like,
I mean, he lost, but I feel like because once again he moved up in weight, he did something different. He was trying to like expand his shit, and it was. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was like a regular exhibition match because he didn't have no belt in that class, you know. But that guy literally beat him. Not like beat him, knock him out, because Canelo was mad the whole time. Canelo wanted to like go in the middle and fight, but like the only way that Canelo will fucking hit the guy is that if he had to take a hit and then like probably going with an uppercut or some shit, you know, because the other guy had a longer reach. He was just playing jab, jab, move away, jab, jab, move away, just landing more hits to Canelo. So technically, Jake Paul could do the same thing to Gervonta. You know, like with the longer reach, I feel like that's a whole. That's why we have weight classes for that. You know, like
it's definitely
that's
a
whole
thing,
difference.
But I feel like the Gervonta's. I mean, with that record, a professional record like that, he's
with that weight difference too. Jake Paul has to move down, and then Gervonta has to move up technically, right? Like they have to be somewhat around the same weight, right? Isn't that how that boxing works?
I mean, yeah, but if it's exhibition, right, doesn't matter. Like I said, if Gervonta Davis' record is 30-0-1, right? If he loses this, does it go to 31-1?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It does. Well,
so
no.
then I don't know. I think he's got a good shot.
Because this is Canelo got a second loss as his record.
But it's not an exhibition fight that he had.
That's what I'm saying. As an exhibition fight, if this counts on his record, I don't think he would have taken this for the money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we would see another, or at least I hope we wouldn't see another Tyson.
I'm gonna just say, what is Canelo boxing record?
Tyson had nothing to lose, but this guy's got a lot to lose.
On your professional record, they're typically held for entertainment and promotional purposes.
Yeah, so if it comes down to money, if there's money on the line for Paul winning, like if it's structured like the Tyson deal, yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, Mike Tyson really let everyone down with that. He
I know.
grabbed, like, that was a money grab on his part for sure.
100%.
No, it was, but he also said that his legacy won't pay the bills for his kids. Like his legacy is not going to do anything for the kids.
That's not true, because Mike Tyson memorabilia and posters and shit are going to be on sale for the rest of eternity. You know?
Yeah. He's definitely.
How much did he make for the fight? What did he get for the fight?
You know, looking that up.
Okay.
Because he's also not ever really made the best financial decisions either.
Netflix Mike Tyson fight. How much? $20 million. Jesus. I mean, I can't really comprehend that kind of money, so it's like, is that a lot? You know, like
I look, not for nothing. I would take the money over the legacy at that point, over the fight at that point too, because the memorabilia is going to sell regardless. It's an extra 20 million. He could hopefully make a better choice than he has in the past and fucking make some money with it.
I mean, he definitely doesn't need the money for anything, right? Like, you have to imagine he's making money.
I don't know. He's had like a lot of issues.
Yeah, but he makes money now, right?
Yeah. He's in the weed business too. That should be making my money from, I think.
Tyson Ranch. So he's got these things. You take that 20
million Tyson
and you
gummies.
just invest it in the stock market and live off dividends. You know,
you see his his gummies, the bites.
What are they? Is it ear?
The ear bites.
Yeah, they're an ear with a piece missing. They're called bites. I'm pretty sure.
Way to turn your fucking most embarrassing moment into something. So, who's excited? I mean, Canelo's fighting.
I'm excited.
September 13th, I think.
That's gonna be a good one too. Him and Crawford.
There you
Two
go.
undefeated fighters, so somebody's losing. Oh shit!
You got the ear
Well, there
bitten
could be a
off and
draw,
everything.
but well, he put it up.
I mean, it could be a
Nuts.
draw, but that would suck.
That would suck. That
I
would.
don't want to see a draw.
I think Canelo's taking that one. That's what I'm going for.
I want to see somebody get their fucking head ripped off. I don't know
I
why,
think
but I did.
Davis will win his fight
You think
unless
he's
there's
actually
a good pay.
I
If it
think
depends on the, I think it depends on the money. How much is there for him to win? And like I feel like a 30-0 boxer isn't just showing up for the money. Like I think he's got like something to say.
Why do you do it? You think that... Listen, Jake Paul has proved time and time again that he's not to be fucked with.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. He's
hate him all you want. The boy can fight.
he
He
can.
can. I'm not gonna say him. I watched him. He's good, but I feel like I said this about Tyson and I was wrong as shit. Like I was completely wrong because I figured he would defend your fucking legacy, but I guess
Money's over. Money over
I
everything.
guess you're right. Money makes the world go
I don't
round,
know.
right?
You could look at the other aspect of it too. Like Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury, right? And Tommy
He
Fury
did.
was a regular boxer, in my opinion, compared to like fucking Devontae Davis.
It was hit.
You know?
They were the same size.
And that too, right? See, exactly. They were the same size. So there's so many factors you could play into the shit that it could go so many ways. It could. I'm
Do
hoping
you
to be a
think
good
Fury
fight.
would beat Davis?
No, dude. I don't think. I think the only reason why I'm questioning Jake Paul even winning at all is because he's keeps pulling these fucking things out of his ass. Like, how does he do this? How does he end up winning all these fights? Like Fury is his only loss, right? He's
the
only
only one.
got one loss.
Yeah, 17. It was about 17.
Was he
Mhm.
like 10-1 now or some shit?
No, 12-1.
12
7
and 1.
knockouts.
So that means
12-1 with 7 knockouts.
right, and he knocked out like the first 7 people that he fought, and then hasn't gotten a knockout since.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
he
they've been
was
getting
knocking out
tougher and
Won't
tougher
be
as
a
they go, right?
knockout. Yeah, it
Right.
gets tougher. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, he didn't knock out Tyson purposely because he could have absolutely rocked him at the end of those.
Yeah,
the end of
Tyson
that
was tired.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
he was like bowing to him,
it
like
just
trying
sucked.
to just
Yeah, it just sucked watching Tyson pull punches too. Like, because I was like, you seen like there was I remember a couple of times where like you seen a glimpse of it, and then he would just like stop.
hold it
Yeah,
back.
Yeah,
Logan
you've seen those.
pissed me off that day, and I stopped fucking with Logan after that. He Tyson was like, yeah, maybe I'll fight your brother next, and Logan's like, Mike, I'll fuck you up. Like, Mike, I'll fuck. Like, shut up, dude.
the
Like, shut
wrestler,
up.
right? Like you get the fucking
Go
Yeah.
to
Like,
WWE.
he's a
Stick with
boxer,
it.
dude.
suplex him.
He fought Floyd Mayweather, and that
Mm,
that is a good example. Now that I think about it, Logan
oh,
fought Mayweather. Do you remember?
No,
yeah, I do remember that. And it was a big height, like large difference between the size too. So that's
Dude,
an
he was
example of
in
like
there
someone smaller
trying.
can win.
He was in there trying to murder him, and
He couldn't do it.
Mayweather walked away clean.
All right,
So
that leads to this question: Who's the better boxer, Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
absolutely, Jake.
I think it has to be Jake, right? Like yeah, for sure.
Jake has made this thing a full-time career, pretty much, and
yeah. I mean, he's trying. You got to give him. I'll give him that. He's doing something.
Taking it
not-
He's
serious
doing more
too.
than I'm doing. I fucking go to
He's
show
taking it
corporate
serious.
America every day.
I feel like every fight I watch him, he does get better and better. Like low
And
key.
he's fighting harder, and he is fighting harder and harder opponents. I think this is going to be his hardest fight, right? Like hands down.
Hands down, I think.
Should be.
it's gonna be like, and you also got to remember, Javante has the stamina to go 12 rounds and still throw bombs. You know what I
For
mean? Like,
real. 100%, bro.
and he's also little and fast and this actually, bro, this might be the time we get to see Jake get his fucking head knocked off, to be honest.
You're not lying,
This
bro.
might
Javante is
this
a
might-
problem.
he
That's what I'm
is a
saying. Like I don't
problem.
watch the fight, but I just look at I don't know their history. I know Paul's.
Listen to me. Just stop right here. Go onto YouTube right now.
Please.
Okay?
Yeah, not
Pull up
Google, right?
Javante
Not Google.
Davis. Not Google. Go to
Not
YouTube.
Google.
Javante Davis knockouts. And just look at how quick you can't even see the punches. They're so fast. Like he is so fast, dude.
Just take the first one.
Yeah, fine. Pull it up. Look at this fucking kid, dude. Yeesh.
Oh,
Dude, oh yoy. Like every single punch that he throws is a crazy counter. Look at that shit, dude. That dude walked into that.
I didn't even
Think.
see it.
Yo, he's so fast. So that's what I'm talking about as far as like this dude is a legitimate like he's a champion boxer, top in the world, active. This
Oh,
is what people have been telling him to do. But he's doing it with someone 60 pounds lighter than him. Right? And that's where the problem is. You're doing it with someone 60 pounds lighter. And yes, he's an active champion. But dude, he's fucking so small compared to him. A foot taller almost. Look
oh,
at
that's what you were
that.
talking about, right?
Jesus.
He doesn't back
What do you
down
mean?
for nobody.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, the fucking he just look at this. Oh yeah, yeah. Could you imagine getting rocked with something like that? That was Ryan Garcia right there, where he puts Ryan Garcia on his
Yeah.
body shot. Like
Ryan
a
Garcia was
body.
undefeated at that
oh.
point too, right? He was undefeated.
He was undefeated. Yeah. But like, look how tall Ryan is to him. That's kind of like the same
Yeah.
thing.
But he also
Ryan's
just
tall.
ate that punch
Think
too.
about it.
Who?
Look.
Look at right here. Look,
Like
he didn't
No,
eat
those
it,
ones
dude. It
hurt.
was
He didn't
like,
eat
no,
it.
he
Look
like
at he
took
tried
it
to
and
eat
just
it.
kept going. No, I'm saying
No, but he
no.
kneels. He's been getting.
Talking
If you
about
watch this fight
I
from the
was talking about
beginning,
Davis.
oh,
Like that. He just like took that and just kept like, okay. I'm watching it or you guys let me watch it on the stream.
I'm watching it on yours actually. I just don't hear it, but
Okay.
yeah, I remember that fight being so crazy. I was low key rooting for Ryan Garcia that fight.
yeah, me too. Not even low key. You're
Not
ready
even
for
look.
I'm ready for the Crawford fight too, Kyle. It's gonna be good. Look at that body shot. Right in the fucking ribs. Broke his ribs. And look
I
how
just
young
respect
he is.
committers.
Look at that shit. Look at him. He stiffened him right up, dude. He jumped at him.
He hit him
Yo,
once
that
to
liver
stop.
hurt.
This guy he got hit so hard it took him a second to realize it.
No, dude. If you could turn, look at this.
Yeah, look at
He got hit,
him.
and look at him back up. He's like, ding, 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 ding.
That's what I'm saying. But
Hit
he
him
stood there
right
too.
in the ear.
He
In
like he
boxing,
wasn't even
as long
sure.
as
He was
you
like,
hit
oh,
a piece of the ear, it's a legal shot.
it's gotta only like clip it.
No, yeah, it can barely touch the ear. As long as it's hitting the ear, it's legal. It's not behind the head.
Okay.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, he's quick though.
Look at him. Look
Quick.
at the way he
Lands his
stretches.
hits.
Dude. Like he is an athlete. He's like a snake, bro.
How
Like
old is
just a
he? How old is
28,
Javante?
29.
That means he's looking in his prime right now. Honestly,
That's
you
what
know,
I'm
like
saying. Bro. He's at the top of
All
the
he's got
game.
to
He's
do is
not.
really get inside a couple times. He's got power.
I would love to see. I want him to win. I want him to win. I feel like Jake Paul has a
I
good
need
chance, but
somebody
like
to.
I want him to win. I want him to win. Fuck.
You know what? The fact that we're even saying that Jake has got a chance is because he's just pulled off all these
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
miracles.
That's the only reason why
Yeah.
I think he's got a shot is because I've already said no, no, no like 7 times, and I really am just waiting for him to lose.
How many
Right.
fucking podcasts we had
Like
the
I
last
just
3
want
years that
him
we
to
say
lose
like we just go against Jake
every
Paul every
time.
time.
But
and
I
he just
want it's just because I want him to lose, and he somehow keeps winning. It's driving me nuts.
I mean, look at that shit, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Look at the way he just eats the. Look at this. Bro, Jake has no clue. That is the game. And that was Mayweather. Mayweather totally started that whole thing. with the people paying to see you lose. And then he just drags the fight out, and it's a 12-round fucking boring.
Oh, maximum amount of dollars.
Oh my god, yo, I fucking hated that shit. I used to hate watching Mayweather.
I used to hate it, yeah.
But
But
he
I
would
used to
just
love it.
dance.
I
He would
used to
just
go to my
dance and
buddy's
drag
back.
it out, and then
You just want him to lose, but he's got low-key give him his props. He was a fucking smart fighter. He just fucking avoided the hits, landed his hits, won by
Got his
points every
points.
fucking time.
That's what you
And he
have
was
to
nice
do.
with it too. Yeah, but
Situation.
that's technically this as a sport, right? That's technically what you got to do.
Yeah, it's a sport. You just that people don't look at it like that. They're like they want knockouts. They want exciting fights.
Yes,
They want shit that's dope. They
but
don't
you
want to fuck.
understand
But that's kind
people
of
that
where
you
the
hate.
UFC differs, you know. Like I didn't mind Bo.
all right.
That's why I hate when people say they hated that last UFC fight too, with Kazmat winning or something like that. Or his name Kazmat.
I didn't like the fight either, to be honest. I thought it was super annoying. Like I
It was
understand that he was super technical in the sense that he dominated DDP, right? Completely dominated him.
every
And
aspect.
every aspect for 5 rounds, you know, broke the record, punching him in the face, all that shit. But
So if I
it
keep
was
this going,
boring.
I'll just get lost watching these fucking punches. Yeah, I'll turn it off.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the guy's nasty.
Yeah,
Now,
he's quick, man. He's quick. Like those
what are we gonna
punches.
do about this? Are we gonna go against Jake Paul, or are we
I'm
gonna
always against
fucking
Jake Paul. I think he's got a chance because it's an exhibition and
Yeah.
there's money, but like I still hope he loses.
honestly, I can't lie. He kind of made me like him a little bit more when he helped out Ben Askren.
Oh yeah, that was that was really nice of him, to be
That was
honest.
nice. I mean, he didn't have to do it. Nobody else was doing anything, and he's not wrong about that. You know, like he
That
had
was a
all
good
these
situation.
fucking rich friends, and nobody's helping.
What's that? I don't even know.
Ben Askren got some kind of like infectious fucking disease, pneumonia stuff in his lungs,
Who's Ben
and
Askren?
he ended up. Ben Askren is a fighter who fought Jake Paul. He was one of the first real fighters to fight
Okay.
Jake Paul. He wasn't like a basketball player or a YouTuber, right?
YouTuber.
He
Yeah.
was he was someone who fought. He was an MMA fighter, particularly professional at grappling. He
Okay.
wasn't a striker,
Yeah,
right?
wrestling.
He was
He's throwing you on the ground, submitting you.
right. He was a wrestler for sure. And he took the fight, got paid $1 million, and he got the shit knocked out of him. But the entire time he was like, you know, I just don't think Jake Paul's that good of a boxer. I'm not a good boxer, but I think I'm better than him. You know, like that kind of thing. And he's kind of smug, and people liked him but didn't like him, and Dana hated him and never wanted him in the UFC, but he managed to get there. And then he won a couple fights in the UFC and then got knocked out by Jorge Masvidal in like 3 or 4
Oh my
seconds or some
god,
crazy shit
I
with like this
remember that
long.
shit.
And it's
Was
like
that
the
one of the
fastest
Superman
knockout.
punches?
No, dude, look that
Oh,
up.
Nice. I
YouTube
seen some
it.
crazy
Ben
Superman
Askren
punches like
it was like some
in those
no, it's
fights.
like a
Who is it? What's the
flying knee,
names?
some shit, bro.
flying knee. Ben Askren, Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, just look it up. They'll show you a knockout. One of
And
the
the 3
quickest fights
piece,
you ever see.
the soda.
So I should probably open the browser before I open the video.
You did it anyway.
Yeah, I sorry, it's a habit, dude. It's a habit.
This
You
is it
see how
right
it
here.
Oh, I
you-
know that. I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. He gets
that's Ben
he just
Askren.
runs out. I've
So
seen
Ben
this. No, I've
Askren.
seen it. I've seen this.
Ben,
Oh
I've seen it.
god.
Yeah, no, I've seen this.
I mean, it's just nuts.
That is scary though. That's fucking
The way
fuck.
that he just got to walk off like that, just I mean, it's nuts that he got like some crazy pneumonia and he needed a double lung transplant. Somebody who never smoked or did drugs or never did any of that shit. He was a literal world-class athlete, and now his lungs are not his anymore. They're a donor set of lungs.
Holy
And
shit.
that means that Ben Askren's going to probably be dead in the next 5 to 10 years, like at the most 10 years, because those
Yeah.
transplants are just a
Uh,
little band-aid. You're not
They don't
good for
really
the
fix
rest of
it.
your life.
Yeah, it's
No,
not like
it
a
fixes
kidney
it.
or a liver or some shit, right? Something like.
Right. I mean, like, is there any transplant that lasts for life?
I mean,
So
I probably
organ
would
type,
assume they
different
can't
organs have
get.
varying lifespans. For example, living donor kidneys can last 15 to 20 years, while deceased donor kidneys typically last 7 to 9. So even a kidney is only 7 to 9 years if it's like someone who dies in a car accident and they give you that person's kidney or whatever. So
That's crazy to
longest
think.
reported
So
some
like a
patients
couple
have
hours,
reported
like
lifespan 30 years, particularly with kidney transplants. In summary, while some transplants can last for life, the actual lifespan varies significantly based on the organ type. So, like lung transplants, I actually knew one of my mother's friends had a lung transplant, and she lived about 5 years after. She got about 5 years, and it wasn't like a pleasant 5 years. All that, like, she had to spend a lot
doctor's
of time in the
appointments and,
doctors and going
shit,
to the
right? Yeah.
emergency room and getting fluid drained. And so this says a lung transplant may be the best option. So the median survival rate after a lung transplant is 4 to 6 years for a single lung transplant. Double lung recipients tend to do better with a median survival rate of 6.6 years. So that means that he's got a fucking timer now. Like,
That's it.
I cannot imagine living like that, dude. I really hope that I'm lucky enough to fucking get away with that, not knowing when it's coming. Because Jesus, that's scary,
Yeah,
man.
hopefully I just don't wake up one day.
Right, right. And you don't even know.
You just go to sleep, and
Mm.
that's. I think one of
Yeah,
my
So
big
my
credit to
biggest
Jake
fears
Paul.
is actually drowning, because I feel like it's just
dude, I
it's a
saw a
long time
video
of
of somebody,
suffering before that.
bro, I saw a video of somebody drowning, but the worst part is that it was two people that drowned. It was somebody that was drowning, and then another person jumped in to save them. And that guy fucking dragged the guy under because he was panicking so bad. He was just grabbing him and, like, you know what I mean?
Trying to
Pulling
boost
the guy
himself
down.
up.
Wasting his
Yeah.
energy
And then
probably.
they both ended up dead. They
Wow.
both got fucking, they both drowned. Like, it's got to be overwhelming to try and jump in, like, to want to save somebody who's screaming for help, you know? I guess I don't really understand why people don't
There's
just relax and lay on their back and float. You know what I mean? Like, how is drowning a thing?
well, some people like I don't even know how to do that, but I don't swim. I don't try. I don't even. Here's big secret
Just
is I can't tread water. I can swim from A to B, but I can't tread water.
Do you want to know something crazy? There was a woman, or there was a baby that fell off the side of a cruise ship, right? And the father jumped off the side of the boat and tread water for like 2 hours with this fucking toddler, and they survived.
It's crazy. Yeah,
So
I
you
wouldn't
want to
be
know
able to
what
do it.
you want to know what I did? Because I said the same thing. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I got to get in shape. God forbid I'm ever a fucking in a situation like we're gonna die, right? So I go into the pool with my daughter, and I put my daughter on my chest, and I see how long I can float and tread water. And I was able to do it, and it was relatively easy. And it would probably be a lot harder in a like
The ocean,
an
and yeah,
ocean.
that's what I'm about to say.
Or,
Waves and
or
like
maybe
tides and
it,
shit.
it,
You
it
know.
might be easier because salt water you
well,
float
you have to be a
like
little more
better.
buoyant in Florida water.
Yeah, you're a little bit better. I don't float. I sink. My ass got too much lead.
That's what I'm saying.
It's way
I can't tread
inconvenient.
water.
I'm about to say, you guys like the ocean? You guys like swimming like in the like beaches and shit?
I don't
I hate the
like
beach.
it.
I don't mind the ocean. I go fishing, but I don't swim because I can't tread water. So I don't be jumping in that shit. And I hate the
Like
beach because I hate the sand.
I hate the same too.
If I go to the beach, I
like
just want
growing
to
up
be
with
in the
my
water the whole
family,
time.
we used to go so much as a kid, like, and we would go like the whole family, so, like all my cousins and everything like that, and like it was good, you know. As a kid, you're growing up to it, it's fine and shit. But when you get older, you try to like impress and like go more deeper and like try to like go into the fucking water. So that's what we always did. And I remember there was a couple times growing up where the tides have taken me, and like it's like kind of nearly impossible where you could like go back to shore. Mind you, I was like more younger, I was more in shape, so like I ended up just staying there until the tides cooled down, and I was able to swim back to shore, right? But then like as I got older, and I remember it was like there's probably in my 20s or some shit. I went to the fucking water. I didn't go deep, I was with everybody, my fams, but I caught a cramp in the fucking ocean,
Oh,
and I forbid you not. That's like the worst fucking feeling. That I like. I'm a good swimmer. I know how to swim, but when I caught that cramp, I could not fucking swim, bro. I had this one leg out, just in a stiff position, and I was trying to like paddle with the other leg, and like, oh my god, I think I could understand. That's like I really have a fear of drowning because of that
like
experience. I was like
a
that.
cramp in your leg, like a Charlie horse type shit, or
It was I guess so. Like my leg just got like straight out, and I just couldn't fucking bend it. If I bent it, it would just fucking kill me in pain. I just couldn't fucking swim.
oh,
You fucking need your leg to swim and shit like that, right? But luckily I wasn't that deep, so I was able to like swim myself back to shore. But that's why I have like a big fear of drowning. I can't do it. That's fucking crazy.
I can't tread water, so I
So
just don't
you've
go
never
in
been
that
to the
shit.
beach, Deadly? Like you've never been to any beach?
As a kid, man, I loved the beach, but like that's the thing. Even as a kid,
I mean,
I
if you
didn't go
live,
out too deep because I was boogie boarding. I was just trying to ride waves in, so I just went out just enough to catch where the wave would break and bring me back in.
you think about it, most of
100 and
America probably should
200
have
times.
beaches because like the beach is only on the fucking shoreline. Everybody in the
Yeah,
middle in the fucking America, they
depending
got
on where
lakes.
they're from. Like
Yeah,
Kyle's
Such
like Nebraska. I know that, right? So he got no beaches.
yeah, they probably have like lakes and shit like that. Like that's
I
what the
guess
worst they got.
I don't know where Dad is from. I'm in
But
Jersey,
those
right? Like
ties, I've been to some
I
crazy
got a beach
ties.
on the whole
Like
coast
that
of
shit.
my state.
That's what I'm saying. So many beaches I've been through down the whole shore,
Yo, actually, what's
all the way
crazy?
from.
The Coast Guard's been training in these hurricanes. The hurricane
Oh yeah,
waters, like the Coast Guard's been out. I don't know if you guys know. I haven't seen it, but a buddy of mine who's big into this stuff and lives down the shore said they were training in the what is it, the Manasquan Inlet, I think. Waves were like 15-foot waves. So they're just like going to train in it. Get out of here. I'm not even trying to fish in that type of weather.
I wonder.
Anybody here? Actually, I wonder. I haven't been in Discord, but they're pretty good for that. This hurricane. Do you have anybody that's been seeing some craziness?
Are you talking low all of a sudden, or am I just
Me?
deaf?
I don't
There
think
you
so. Maybe
go.
I was too. But I might have been too far back.
Yeah, you sounded really low for a
Yeah,
moment.
I probably moved far back. I was saying this hurricane waters are crazy.
I've not really seen a hurricane up close.
I have. I
Um,
watched the
what
water reports for when I go
hurricane?
fishing, so I've just been keeping an eye on it. You said what
Hurricane?
hurricane?
What hurricane
I
is it?
think it's
Ragnarok?
Erin.
Something like that? Oh, Shamway. Okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
think it
yep,
was.
yep, okay.
I think we're in E
Aaron.
still. Erin. Yeah, we're still in E. They
I
go
don't know how the
alphabetically.
hurricane season works,
That
but
means
yeah,
we're A, B, C,
that
D, E.
shit
We're on
does
our
look crazy.
fourth hurricane of the year. But
really? Already?
yeah.
Not already. It's fucking August.
Yeah,
No, but it's
basically where
not
it
like it's
starts.
like wait till it's gonna start now because we're at the end, right? So it should be starting soon. I think
Yeah, end of
October it
August,
get bad,
September,
right?
yeah, October.
September and October, I think it gets bad.
That's where it gets really bad. Mm-hmm.
But
Yo, I can't lie. I want to get
I wouldn't be going out
some
there
of
for
this
that.
stuff off the merch shop. I gotta buy some of these fucking t-shirts. I gotta get new clothes.
Actually, I've been meaning to get some too.
Like I want to get a nice fitted. There it is. I want to get a fitted. I want to
What
get the
hoodies do?
4-year stuff. Those shorts are dope.
Shorts, bro. We're going back. It's the end of
I
August.
wear shorts every day though.
I know I do too.
Yeah, I tend to wear
But
shorts
still,
every day at home.
I got this new job position. I gotta chill out with the shorts. I got yelled at for wearing cargo shorts to work. I don't know if anybody else wears cargo shorts or I'm just stuck in the 90s, but they said something to me because I got this new position. Okay, you can't be wearing cargo shorts to the office. And I was like, why not? And they pretty much said you shouldn't be wearing cargo shorts anywhere because them
I'm gonna
shits
get
are old as
Gian.
fuck.
I'm gonna get
But
Gianna some merch.
I guess the hoodies you guys
Anyway,
got actually.
what else is going on? What are you doing right now,
Same shit.
Bo? Like, what's your new job?
Oh, so yeah, so the new job. So I think we like briefly spoke about it last episode 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago was like pretty much my first day. But basically now, instead of what I was doing before was we call it a partner specialist, and basically I represented one company and I helped our entire company work the programs and get better pricing when selling that stuff. Now I'm a step up to a business development manager, and it's actually pretty fun because it's like a lot less reactive in emails type shit, and it's more like working with our marketing department and all the partners, just trying to get them to spend money, but then also like trying to help them pick the most efficient or like best ROI type programs for them and specific to their needs. And I have like 20 partners that I work with. So it's almost like bringing my real estate skills right into corporate America. Like just, hey man, what do you need? What do you need? How can we make this happen? Like who can we put together to get this to work right for everybody? So it's kind of cool, but I do like have to grow business. So like we have to do these marketing events. They're going to spend money, and then obviously they're going to want to see the numbers be going up.
So you're marketing a business that does
So
what now?
so my company is a hardware and software and IT service reseller. So like I said, I used to represent Acer. So our company would resell the Acer products. The business, it's B2B, business to business.
Did you get poached?
Not yet, but I'm hoping to soon. That's why I actually wanted this position. Because now I don't work with Acer any longer. So I'm at the same company. I work with Logitech. Logitech is one of my partners now.
So is there any laptops coming now, or is that over?
Laptops are probably going to be over, but I'm hoping to get mice and keyboards and cameras and that good shit.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Bo literally sent me one of the most badass
I was say, do you
laptops
need
I've
one?
ever had. Do I need a
Really?
laptop? I mean, yeah, probably.
I'll see if I can finagle something. I don't know if we have anything
Yeah,
like.
dude. When I was in my fucking my lurk because I have a lurk laptop, right? Like it's a laptop that I left on for just supporting friends and not having my setup on. And then it fucking eventually the battery fucking like started to expand. I don't know what happened to it, but the battery was expanding, and it's probably because I left it in, um,
Left it plugged in
too
all the time?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I have no choice but to leave the one that you got me plugged in because it's been fucking the battery's bad. Like,
It's because
you know
it's
what I mean?
on, because you use it for lurking, right?
Yeah, it's on 24/7, never shuts
Yeah, so
off.
it's like the battery. That's the battery never gets a rest. That was a pretty good computer too, if I remember correctly at the
It was a
time. For the
really
time,
good computer, bro. Like, I didn't realize how good it was until I really looked into it.
yeah, it was. If I remember correctly, it was a demo. And I get to keep a bunch of those. Because we can't resell them because like it becomes old and used. Like you can't. There's nothing we can do with them, so we just usually give them out.
Yeah, that's badass.
They were like, "Do you need it?" And I was like, "No, but I'll take it." And then you needed it, and I was like, "All right, perfect." Glad it got used though, because the problem is like this is what happens with a lot of it. People take them home, and then it's like they have like a collection.
Yeah.
So that's
This
how I took
laptop.
that one home because I was like, "Hey, do you need this? Do you need a laptop? Does anybody need a laptop?" And it was like, "No, like everybody's got stuff. Like everybody's got end of life stuff that we can't do anything with."
Then it just becomes a no big deal.
Yeah. Well, we can't sell it. We can't we just leave it in rotation to demo it out, and it becomes a write off, right? And there's an ROI on it. like it's the cost of it's a cost of making money.
Right. So one more change of subject. I almost bought an electric dirt bike the other day.
Dude, everybody, is it one of the
Ooh.
Chinese ones on Amazon? Like you just like it comes with a
No,
motor and then
no,
you slap. Oh,
this was from a
awesome.
dealer. Like it was $14,000. Like it
Oh
was
shit. Okay.
Oh
like
my
it was
god. Okay.
like I almost jumped on a 60-month payment plan. Like I called Chi, thankfully she talked me out of it.
Oh,
But
see,
He was
like
tempted,
I was
huh? He was tempted.
no, it was
well,
funny.
I've
It's
been
funny. We're the opposite. Me and my wife.
I mean,
We went to Bass Pro and I was looking at the bass boats and I was like, man, it'd be nice to have it. And she's like, yo, it's not like, what's the payment plan per month? And I was like, oh, it'd be like X. And she's like, oh, just do it. And I was like, yo, don't egg me on. I will go home with this thing.
well, no, I mean, she had a point, man. It's $14,000, and we're trying to buy
I was,
a property. It's like
yeah.
not a good idea, not right now.
No, get a house with some property and then, yes, get the dirt bike.
Right.
100%. Get the property, get the land, and get 2 dirt bikes. Because you can't just
2,
go by yourself, right?
3. I need 3 though, because now we got the baby. See, so that's what I think I'm gonna do though, bro, is I'm gonna get a pit bike. I'm gonna get a couple of pit bikes.
Those are the little
I'm
ones,
gonna
like the
just
mini ones.
Yeah, dude. I think that's what I want to do is get pit bikes because then I can put her on one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
she'll use it for a while too. Like,
right, she can use it for years. Like I think that that's probably going to be what it is. I want her to be rough and tough, but also, girly. I want her to be both.
little Love and Thunder, right?
Yeah, dude. I want her to really
Yeah.
fuck someone's day up one day. That's what I want.
Yo,
She's gonna
so funny side story, but we had these 2 girls from down the street over. They were playing with my kids. So the one girl lives down the street, and one was her friend from school that my kids know. And they were all playing, and the one girl goes, "If you just wanted to play with them, why don't you call them?" Like talking about my kids, and I looked at the other girl, and I was like, in my head, I was like, "Yeah, why didn't you?" Like I was like, "Yo, go, girl, like have that attitude."
wait,
Like it was my neighbor's
wait a
Against
kid.
your son?
No, it was my
Against
neighbor's
your son?
kid. Yeah, but like I mean, not for nothing. Like if I was in her situation, I'd be like, yo, like what the fuck? I was just
you
like, yo, they're
remember
like 8 years old. I was like, yo, I'm happy you stood up for yourself. Like, why are you like? Why didn't you just call them? Why did you go to her house? I'd be mad if I were her too.
So tell me the situation again. I don't think I heard it all.
All right, so there's a little girl that lives up the street, and one of her friends from school came over. But my kids
Okay.
know them from school too, like know her from school, and obviously the girl from down the street. So they came over here to play because I guess the one girl asked to come down here, knowing my kids were here, right? So they were playing, and then she like wanted to go back home. The one girl. I don't want to give out. Let me make up fake names because I don't want to
No,
be
no, you have to
play.
say a fake name. So
Yeah.
basically, the girl that was visiting
Wanted to play with my
didn't want to go.
kids.
Yeah, didn't want to go home.
Didn't
Like
want to.
back
Didn't
to
want to
the
go back to
kid's
the other
house.
girl's house. Yeah.
Right.
So she
So
goes, if you wanted to
basically,
play
she
with
was like,
them, what? Yeah, if you wanted to play with them, why don't you call them?
right. So basically, she used her as a way to get to your kids.
Yeah, and I don't think she did. Honestly, they're little. Like they're 6, 7, 8. Like I don't think they
It
did
could
it
have
on
been on
purpose.
purpose. It was manipulative. They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I,
They definitely did.
I don't think so. But like my kids
These
talk
are
to them on
savages,
the.
bro.
Yo, but here no, but she could have just asked to come here. Like it's not like we don't know. They're like her dad would like stopped at my house after he dropped her off up the street. Like I know their parents. Like they could just ask to come over. You want to know the crazy
But
story? You want to know the whole story?
sure.
Okay. Basically, my brother's daughter. So my brother's daughter's mother, so his ex-girlfriend, had another kid with some guy who now has a family. So this girl and my kids are actually related. But like it's a crazy thing. Like we need a whole podcast for this. I'll be honest, dude. I'm not gonna be able to finish this in 9 minutes. I'm gonna have to draw it out. Like I'm
with all that.
gonna have to Microsoft Paint this shit. Like a family tree. It's so crazy, but
Oh, that's what I
the
was trying
story,
to
like the
imagine
point of the story
tree.
was
You
I
lost
looked
me
at this
after that
girl.
extra shit.
Listen, put it this way. The point of the story was I looked at this girl and I was like, yeah. In my head, I was like, why didn't you? Like I just was like amazed that this 8-year-old girl just like stood up and said some shit like that. Like to your point of being a tough little girl, like that's what you're looking for, is what you're saying, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, my fucking ADHD went like way over there, but I got you.
Yeah, no, besides that though too, like I know that like Chi was impressive to me because like she would play softball and like be a beast, like do really, really good. And then later on that night, like she'd be all dressed up and
Like out and
it
doing
was
stuff.
just like, yeah, like it's just two different sides of the same person. And like you can see that a lot more with females. I feel like guys get way more like stigma and ball busting if they're overly feminine and then overly masculine. You know what I mean? Like you can't be flippy floppy like that, but women can do that. Women can, yeah,
You get away with everything.
yeah. Well, no, I mean,
Well, let them.
I think
Not everything. Well, no, I do. I like my niece is way more spoiled. I spoil my niece way more than I spoil my nephew.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
I was also
problem, sir.
But it's also like my kids. So I took the kids to the park today, right? And the girls are allowed to go down there by themselves. I was like, oh, these two, like I have to go. And they're like, why? I was like, honestly, I was like, because you two are girls and you're a lot smarter and you think. Like boys don't think, they do stupid stuff without like thinking about it. I was like, I don't trust them to walk that far without adult supervision yet.
But you trust the girls.
Yeah, they're smart. I mean, they also have phones. My kids don't have phones. Like I'm not sending them out. Like,
Like
see you
little
later, have fun.
savages without phones. God forbid we do that. I can't imagine though. Like, what did our parents do? Yelled out from the front porch.
Dude,
literally.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know how my parents were like not. Where? Like, I don't know, man. Like
they were worried.
I don't know. They had to be worried, but I don't know how they let me go so far. Like I don't know.
I don't think I was allowed to go as far as I would go. I just did it.
Well, I think that was the thing too. Like I don't think they knew where I was.
I used to have to be close enough to hear the yell. You know what I mean?
I remember. Well, I got a pager at one point. It was like, if my mom paged me, if my mom paged me, that was it. Like if that was the only person. Like if she paged me and I didn't call her within 5 minutes, then I was grounded. Like that was the rule. You got a pager, you can go out do what you got to do. But if you see like the house number on this, like, and you have to call me within 5 minutes. But there was also like 1-800-collect back then.
Everywhere.
I would call home 1-800-collect. It's like, state your name. I'd be like, Mom, okay, I'm on my way home. I'll be home in 10 minutes. Bye. You ever do that?
Dude, I remember. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I got stuck at the high school. Like I missed the bus one time, but I was in elementary school. I was in elementary school and I was at the high school for something. Like they used to bring us to the high school to go swimming and like do shit like that. And I remember I missed the bus or something, and I was probably crying and lost. And I remember going over to the payphone and not having any quarters, and some smart ass kid was like, "Use collect," and I did, and it worked. And I was like, "Oh shit, this is awesome!" And I used that like moving forward because it's basically like the other person pays for it. You know what I mean?
Oh no,
Like,
no. So what I used to do is, how it would be like, state your name, and then like they would go, you have a collect call from Joe. Would you like to answer?
you say the whole baby.
So in the what's your name? I'd be like, hey mom, I'm on my way home. I'll be home in 10 minutes. And then so she would get the call and be like, hey, you have a call from, hey mom, I'll be home in 10 minutes. Would you like to take the call? And she would just hit no.
That was that commercial.
Dial down the center, bro.
Baby is a boy. No, you don't remember that fucking commercial?
No.
The Our Baby is a Boy.
What is it?
You have to, dude.
I'm looking
you
right
gotta YouTube it on the way out.
Oh,
Right?
let me hit
Our
YouTube
baby
first.
is a boy. Yes, YouTube first.
I did.
Our
Hold
baby,
up. I'll even prove it.
our baby, a
Here, Sam,
collect
right here.
call commercial. Our baby is a boy. No.
Oh wait, what?
Commercial. Like 90s commercial or something. There it is. We had a baby, it's a boy.
Yeah, that's funny. Yes, that's exactly what I used to do.
Yeah, dude.
Mother's doing fine. Oh man, that's the yeah, that's how I used to call home when my mom would page me.
That's funny.
Pagers. Clutch is laughing because he's like, yeah, I can't really relate.
Yeah, it's a little before my time, guys.
I think he's like, I think
It's a
I've
little-
seen a commercial with one of those in it one time, or a movie. Yo,
Like,
Clutch.
I like
Actually,
that.
what was your? Let me ask you this: what was before we leave? What was your first cell phone?
It was the Boost Mobiles.
I
The
had a
little chirp
The
shit. It was
Oh,
a prr,
word?
prr, where you at?
I was 18 when I got that phone. Jesus
I think
Christ.
I must have been like,
I had that.
uh,
Casey, what was your first phone?
I don't know,
A
10.
Mitsubishi phone. It was Mitsubishi, literally. It was this big blocky silver thing with a pull antenna.
My first
Full antennas,
phone.
yeah.
My
Yeah,
first phone was the Nokia with Snake,
yeah, I
that
had one of those
indestructible
too.
blue
Everybody
one.
had those phones.
That was my first
But I
one.
actually I
Yo,
broke my Nokia once.
I used that game
dude,
with my sister's phone. I remember that shit.
that thing was
That
a
was a
brick.
beast. That thing.
I
Yo,
remember I
peeps.
broke it, but it worked.
See you on the next one.
Peace out, everybody.
Oh, I forgot the outro.
Outro.
Hello.
Dickhead.